Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're over on the pay to win account. We have around 20,000 diamonds. We have a ton of the Magician's Hat. As you guys know, with the pay to win account, we put $26 a day into purchasing out the tokens for the Magic's Hat. So ultimately we do get quite a few tokens out of there that we can redeem. I'm really leaning towards red chest, but I might go ahead and put some into the rare cards, into the fodder. So ultimately, I'm gonna see what we're gonna do here. Logo is gone. What's going on, Dark? Hills is here, and Nettie and Cosmic Powered. What's going on today, guys? All right, so we still do have a lot of heroes to build on this account, even though it's getting a little more minimal. We picked up a large, so he is done. We need copies of Peggy. So right now we are looking for copies of Peggy. Hopefully we can pull a couple copies out of there. Then we have Rigby, we have Oscar and Thane, and that will be it for the Light Bearers, guys. Maxing a lot of those out. In here, we want to build on Tundra because of the push through the Mauler Tower. We have K-Sauce, we have Brutus, we have Inoki, and then they'll all be done with those last three there. What's going on, Minty? Bloody Star is here. The Viper Industry. Milton is here as well. Thank you guys for joining us today. All right, and then here we have Cirrus because we have Respin already built. We have Raku built, which is very, very cool there. So we have Cirrus and we have Almas. That is the only two heroes we have left on the Wilders. Graveborns are pretty built too. We have Kalthar, we have Baden, and I believe that is it. There's been some rumblings. If you guys have seen what Dolly has said, Dolly has been talking about a new Graveborn hero, so that might be up and coming pretty soon. Also with the new Hypogen hero, as you see there on the side, she is coming very soon, which I believe she'll drop on Tuesday. A lot of people have not been too happy with her, not happy with the skill set, not happy on the test server. So ultimately, I'm hoping Lilith adjusts it, or if there's something we're missing with having her built, most people are not too happy with the new hero overall. So kind of sad when they come out with the new hero. Everybody gets kind of hyped for it, and then it is nothing. And if you guys follow the Facebook page for AFK Arena, that is right, guys. The Prince of Persia is officially released. Yep, exactly, Hills. Wasn't there supposed to be a new dimensional? The Prince of Persia is officially coming, is up on the Facebook page for AFK Arena. He is coming probably within the next week or two, I would say, which has been normal when they popped it up on the Facebook page that we've actually seen the new one. And people are saying he is going to be a ranger, while a lot of people are saying he's going to be a warrior. So that's going to be interesting to see exactly which one we're going to build here. Still looking at the Celestials. We need Zafriel next. We have Athalia coming as well. Here we're building Khazard. As you guys know, we focused a lot on building Khazard. Ultimately, I got him up to a plus 30 signature item yesterday. We do have a little bit of furniture. So once we go ahead and finish him out, it's going to be very, very cool. I am excited to see him. I know he's a bit of a glass cannon, but ultimately we wanted to build him. We have never seen him. We need 3 more copies of him. I've never built him. I've never built him. I've never built Mizoth, and I've never built Zafriel or Orthos. So definitely going to be able to build those. And then again, we have our new dimensional coming pretty soon. I would say within the next 2 weeks, we'll definitely see him over on the test server so we can check him out, see what he's all about. When he drops on the global, we'll go ahead and pick him up instead of waiting for resources. What's going on? Giacomo and JQ Projects has joined us as well. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get into the summons. Guys, we're going to go ahead and pop all of our loot here because I want to see exactly what we're going to get from the Summoner's Hat or from the Magician's Hat, because there's a lot of stuff. Look at all of the resources that I've been accumulating in here. Guys, that's almost 6 million gold. This is from running through the Dismal Maze, because you know the Dismal Maze is giving a little bit of a bonus now. So when you clear that out, you get a ton of resources out of there. So we've always been really gold shy. Now we're up to 30 million again. So very, very cool. Yeah, exactly, FF Machine. New Ezio, they're saying it's Ezio 2.0. It is what I have heard from a lot of different players. And Board has joined us as well. Welcome, Board. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the summons, guys. 20,000 diamonds we got now, which is good because in the course of a week on this account, we got 20,000 diamonds. Am I still holding the swap scroll? Yes, I am, Hills. The swap scroll is right there. Ultimately, In my opinion, if I swapped a hero, most of the heroes that I'm looking for, Hills, I've already built. There's not really a reason for me to use the swap scroll, because most of them I've built. And even if I swap to a hero, most of the heroes on here we have built. I know I have to figure out what we're going to use for all of our faction gear there. Got quite a few emblems. We have, it looks like 9 rare stones. And we do have, I think, 2 or 4. We have 4 elite hero stones. So hopefully we can pull some heroes out of here. Boom. Not too bad. We got Pippa, we got Oscar, we got Cirrus. Not really the best pulls. We got Hogan. So we got a little bit of food. Pippa's already maxed out. Cirrus, I think we're pretty close. So definitely pretty close on there. What's going on, Evil Eyes? Thank you for joining us for the stream. Wait to see Hippo get 30. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Dr. Yeehaw, that's what people are saying. It's kind of Ezio 2.0. That Ezio, that the new Prince of Persia Dimensional has similar abilities to Ezio, and that's kind of what they've said from the beginning. Is it kind of is interesting to see. Do you think you'll be streaming the beginning of the upcoming Abyssal? I can, Viper. Yeah. So actually, when we get into the Abyssal Expedition, I can stream it on the test server. And I really like going and doing the streams on the test server, especially with you guys. That way you can openly ask questions when we're going through it, and you guys are kind of seeing the tactics that I use. And I cover a lot of the Abyssal Expedition. We go through quite a few videos, quite a few guides. There's always guides up on Discord. There's guides up on Reddit. There's a lot of information because the Abyssal, if it's the first time going in there, it is very, very difficult if it is your first time going in there to really understand it. Is Raku going to be a meta in the Abyssal Expedition? Ibra, I don't think so. The big thing with Raku is Raku does really, really well with some bosses. If we can CC the boss in the Abex and the Abyssal Expedition, it could be. That is the reason he works so well when it comes to the dark version, is because he can CC the boss. So looking at Dark Arden, Raku can CC him. When he's crowd controlled, he does a lot more damage. If the bosses that we pick up in the Abyssal Expedition cannot be crowd controlled, Raku not really. Raku doesn't do that much single burst damage to one single target, especially if you can't CC him. It's going to be a lot lower. I don't think he's going to be used. I mean, he'll definitely be used to the point of what he is. And I say that because, of course, he is a ranger. Of course, he is agility. So if you're building the celerity tree, absolutely Raku. People are going to build Raku. People are going to use Raku. Because remember, guys, you also have, the tier 1 through 8 ultimately going on with the Abyssal Expedition. There's all of the tiers, and he's good in a team. Now, you stack relics behind Raku, he's going to be very, very powerful in a team just because of his skills and abilities. Might not be the best in the boss fight, but outside of the boss fight, he is probably absolutely going to dominate when it comes to the amount of damage he can do. So again, it really depends, because if I'm not going with this ranger tree, if I'm actually going with mage, if I'm going with warrior, then Raku really doesn't matter. Welcome, been watching loads of video. Oh, definitely Evil Eyes. My swap scroll is hidden way down deep in the bag. Yeah, I'm not using the swap scroll for anything. I know a lot of people use Belinda, used Lucius, used Shimira to swap to other heroes. But again, most of the other heroes we already have built. So far, Raku. Yeah, and that's it, board. That's kind of what I've heard too. Again, if you're going celerity and you have Raku built, of course Raku is going to be used when it comes to taking towns, when it comes to raising up tiers. Ultimately, we'll have to see through the test server exactly how well he is going to be. Since the Prince of Persia is going to be like Ezio, do you think both dimensionals will not work together? Depends, Dark Blaine. And I really reserve that to when I see him come up on the test server. We can really take a look at that. Because right now, the skills and abilities that we've seen were just what we pulled off of Reddit. They can change. Lilith can always change before they go ahead and release him to see exactly how well he does, what's going to work, what's not going to work. And they can also do a lot of adjustments. I have Brutus to Ascended. Yeah, Brutus Guardian Jane is very good because of his shielding. A lot of players use him just as a stall option because of the shield he provides. Even running him at Elite Plus, a lot of players do. Again, just because of the shield is really, really the big thing. What are my 3 favorite dimensional heroes? Number 1, Arthur. Absolutely Arthur, guys. If you guys have seen Summoner's Glory, I built Arthur on there. On AFK Arena, I built Arthur. He is by far my favorite favorite person, character, whatever you want to say from lore. Absolutely love him. All the movies they made with King Arthur, all of the just the lore behind it is very, very cool. I definitely like Ainz just because he is just absolutely super broken. And I really do like Nakaruru. So Nakaruru on my main account, I built her up quite a bit. She works really well in specific team comps, especially if you have her built up. This makes her very, very powerful because she can chain stun a lot of different stuff, which again is very powerful with the stun effect that she brings. Ezio is good. Albeto's good. Yukio, I don't know many people that use Yukio. Same with Queen. They fill kind of a niche formation, but ultimately not a lot of people use them. That's kind of the big thing. Yep. Lucretia for everything. Yeah, she can run over teams. It's absolutely crazy with how fast and how hard Lucretia can run things over. So guys, we're on level 411, still stuck every single time because of Essence. But I'm hoping out of the hat we can pull a lot of loot. I'm hoping we can get a lot of loot out of here. All right, guys, so let's look at the event real quick. Magician's Hat, we have 6,160. So right here, guys, we have 6,160 tricks. Again, we do put $26 a day during events into this to buy those tricks. It gives us red chests, it gives us Twisted Essence, it gives us Essence, it gives us Poke Coins. We get a ton of stuff out of there picking those up. I love Nakaruru and Yukio. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They get no love. And what's going on, Levi? She's underwhelming at the moment. Need a comp built around her or the buffs. Yeah, Morel. Morel's honestly a little bit too early right now. Just to see. Yeah, if people aren't using her, it's not like Lilith. Lilith would usually go ahead and change up the hero if it's not working. I'm just getting this one on the bottom to 10 so we can do our 10 summons and we can get these tricks. Nice, they put 15 a day. Yeah, exactly. Very, very cool. What's going on, Restless? Yeah, she might get a buff. The new hero. Again, a lot of people on Discord, a lot of people in Reddit are not liking her at all. So they need to do something. These are what we're looking for, guys. We are looking for the Stargazer cards. All right, so let's see if the luck continues. How many accounts do you do that on? All 8 or just the main? Only this one, Levi. Again, guys, this is the pay-to-win account. Like we've always said from the beginning, anything we get in Super Chat, anything that we get in YouTube revenue, anything we get in Super Stickers, channel membership, everything goes into this account. That is how we fund and that is how we build this account. We put a lot into this. We put 0 into every other account. Nothing else. We don't put anything into any other accounts. Look at that, guys. 10 red chests right off the bat. And of course, 24-hour loot crate, which is awesome. We need hero essence just like crazy. It is crazy how much we need out of there. All right, so 10 more red chests, guys, and another, look at that, another large crate. Awesome. Not seeing any Stargazer cards, but that's 20 red chests, guys. This is one of the biggest reasons why I said if you're a light spender, if you put anything into AFK Arena, this is an event. Not only when you purchase the cards, you're getting, like I spend $9.99, I buy 10 red chests. I use the cards out of there. I get another 10 red chests plus a bunch of other loot. It's very cool how much you can get out of this event. That is why I put a lot into this event, because it gives you a lot back. We got some cards there, not too bad. Haven't seen Stargazer cards yet, though. Every pull, guys, just loot. Look at that, 100 more there. We got some Poe coins. Poe coins, we have a lot of Poe coins, guys. We've already gotten 20 red chests out of here, which is awesome. A lot more Poe coins, 2 Stargazer cards. That's what we're looking at right there. Look, 24 hour, 3 more chests, 600 more Poe coins. So we got 2 Stargazer cards so far, which look at that. EXP and more there, 100 more essence. Remember, guys, every time we level up the Elder Tree, it takes 800 essence. Where we're at, 800 for every time. And look at that, double. There's 4 more Stargazer cards and red chests plus the essence. So that's 6 Stargazer cards already out of here. We still got a lot of pulls left. 2 more, that's 8 Stargazer cards. So at least we're going to get a full pull out of here. We need 2 more and we'll be able to get that full pull. Decent, not meta, but good as a counter to Iran. Yeah, Morale, we're still going to have to see. And there it is, guys. So that is 10 Stargazer cards. And we know the cost of Stargazer cards. They are very, very expensive if you're picking up Stargazer cards. But 10 more red chests and 4 more Stargazer cards. That gives us 14 Stargazer cards and I believe 35 red chests. And we're about halfway done. That's a bad pull, but still 3, 5, 700 Poe coins. So we will definitely take that as well. What's going on? Killer Crusher. Boom, 2 more cards there. And we can always use these as well. My amplifying emblems, I'm still picking up from the Noble Society. We're swapping it to red chests on the next reset. And we're going to be able to go to level 6 for the new resets, which is going to be awesome. So 2 more Stargazer cards there. Yeah, so that's quite a few already. 3, 4, 5. That's 700 Poe coins from that pull, guys. Did you lose anything? Nope, we just used some of our stones. And now we're doing our pulls here with the hat. 20 more there, but look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 more Poe coins. And I tell you guys, we're going to have a ton of Poe coins. Can you show us which deals are the best to buy? Yep, absolutely I can. 2 more Stargazer cards there. So I think we're at probably close to 20 Stargazer cards so far. Some more faction scrolls. Look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 Poe coins. And of course, essence. We went ahead and opened all of our essence before this because I wanted to see exactly what we would get out of here. Some more essence. We're going to get a lot of essence, which is awesome. Still trying to catch board with levels. We're not closing in. I think he's going faster than we are. There we go, guys. Another 5 chests. So that's like 40 red chests, I think, out of there. 230 tricks. So in here, guys, I'm thinking red chest, or should we go with the factional choice? Because this would run us 120 of those. We could get a ton to build out our heroes. To build out Peggy, to build out pretty much everyone. We could go for a lot in there. We've already bought out all of these. Even looking at the heroes, we have Taylene Ascended, we have Lucretia Ascended, Zephyrio will build someday. Wukong is already 2 Ascended, Mortis is already Mythic Plus. Red Chest, is EXP ever a problem? Dita, it kind of went back and forth. So I had an issue with EXP for a while, and then when I actually broke a certain point, once I started getting a little bit higher in levels, it all came down to essence. I was burning through essence so quick. EXP right now, it seems like I'm picking up EXP faster than I am, faster than I'm picking up my essence by far. So here, guys, I'm thinking, because I know here what would help us a little bit, it would help. We could get Entendre built up. We could get a couple heroes built up. And we still have another 7 days, so essentially 5 days for pulls. You know what? We're going to go ahead and buy these. Just because they're not super expensive, so that's 90 cards. And then we can pick up another 140 emblems, which as free to play, you can only get 140. So you figure 140 plus about the 40 that we pulled out of there. That's about 180 red chests. And then I bought this deal for I think 6 or 7 days. So that's another 70 red chests. So out of here, what do we have now? We have 200 red chests. And look at that, guys. We have 90 rare cards. So we have a ton of rare cards. Got a lot of blue. A lot of rare cards there as well. Very cool. See you later, Killer Crusher. Why does Iran get tapped? He's 2 stars with no tier 2 faction gear. What do you mean? Why does Iran get tapped? Yeah, the more real picture is kind of crazy. When you look at her picture, it's kind of crazy. Why any players haven't used Kelthar with Lucretia? If you haven't or forgotten Kelthar even exists, then check. Yeah, I know, Quam. A lot of people don't have him built. So when you look at heroes, like Kelthar, not many people have him built. We're building up a little bit. I know he's pretty good here. He's pretty good with damage. The problem that I have found with Kelthar, that a lot of people have found with Kelthar, is the mitigation. So he doesn't have much damage, much mitigation. So essentially, if you're fighting a team of casters, he'll die very, very quick. He does a ton of damage, but he dies really quick. And that's kind of the problem that I have found with Kelthar. Even on the accounts, like the main account, I have him built, I have him ascended. He dies very, very quick. Is kind of my problem. You'll find the same with Iran. That is why we run him with the Shroud. When he does his pull, they die pretty quick. Yep, he dies very quick. It does take some RNG, and it does take a couple heroes to support him to get past that initial burst, which a lot of the mitigation, what a lot of players run with is, of course, Sophia, just because she has her Spectral Disruption. So when she puts this up, right there, the attack rating is reduced, which is good, allowing Iran to live. A lot of people use that. Some people use Gorvo to go ahead and stun. There's a lot of different ways to help Iran live. And that's really the big thing here. All right, so let's see what we got out of the hat. Remember, guys, we opened up all of these chests so we wouldn't go ahead and see, so we could see what we got. So out of here, guys, 31,000 hero essence. That is absolutely huge. Look at that. 31,000 essence. Out of here, we pick up another 1,700. Out of here, 22. So what's that? 31, 32, 33, 34, probably about 35,000 essence. 222 million EXP with another 10 there and another 15 there. Gold, another 14 million, 2 million there, 3 million there. So on top of everything we got, guys, we got another 21 million gold. And there we go. Just like that, we have just enough essence there to go up another level. And then we're stuck now with gold. But look at that, guys, 412 makes a big difference. Very, very big difference. And remember, guys, levels are what really, really dominate this game. The higher level you are, the more you're going to be able to push. Because essentially, versus taking one hero up to Ascended or building up one hero, you're building your entire team. So every single one on your team is getting stronger. We just bought Orthos out of the shop, guys. Look at that. Boom. There he is. I believe he is the 52nd. I think we have 52 Ascended heroes. There he is. This, guys, is the first time I have ever built him. First time ever having Orthos built. First time ever having him Ascended. There he is, guys. Finally got him built. So now we have what? 5, 6. We have 6 of them built. So in here we only have, well, short of the new hero, but we have Athalia and we have Zafriel in here to build. Even in here, we're still building on Khazard. We have Orthos and we have Mizoth. Put him in the crystal. Yeah. I don't think we have room in the crystal. We're still waiting to get a couple more stones because right now it's 1,600. We're going to save him right now. We're not going to drop him in the crystal right now. We're going to try to build a couple other heroes. We got to figure out this crystal. We have a lot of heroes in here. Because it is pay to win, we progress a lot faster. We progress very, very quick in here. Twisted Essence, Red Chest. Yeah, last one's kind of flexible. Who should I build, Isabella or Oden? Honestly, I like Oden. Oden, if you're building him and if you're building him up solid, Very, very strong. Do you have any full T3 armor? No, I do not have any full. I have a piece here on Iran, I believe. Or there we go. Yeah, Ainz does. There you go. Ainz was the monster that we built out. He is completely built out in his T3 armor, and I love him. He's such a cool hero. I use him for everything, especially with his furniture, with everything there. He is used for just about everything. I like how Lilith announced the new dimension on the shadow. Yeah, exactly. Considering Stephanie, his picture is plastered everywhere on social media, which is kind of funny. So in here, guys, the Elder Tree, we picked up, what do we got? 1,300, so not too bad. We were focusing a little bit on our Mage Tree here. We'll take it to 35. Let's look at the Poe coins, guys. You ready for this? I know you guys want to know how many Poe coins did we get, because the event gives you a lot of Poe coins. So what do we got here, guys? 74,000 Poe coins. Yeah, look at that, guys. 74,000 Poe coins. That is right, guys. We already have 202 pieces of furniture, but we have 74,000 Poe coins, which is kind of crazy. So I picked up Mortis for the Magician's Hat event. What should I focus on next? If you picked up Mortis out of there, then I would go with Lucretia. Absolutely, I would build Lucretia out of there. She is super, super powerful. I'm debating on getting copies for an Ascended hero. No, Ryan, absolutely don't pick up copies of regular heroes, because you have the wish list, you have the desired summons. Picking copies out of there is very, very expensive to get them to get them out of there. It's super expensive. What's going on, Hashmira? Hashmira? The legend is here. From over in casuals, the legend appears. And I have horrible pronunciation with everybody's name, as many of you know. We've said it a couple different ways in Discord. All right, guys, so we got 74,000 Poe coins. We're going to do some summons here. 3 cards on the table. Remember, we're maxing out Lucy. So right now, guys, Lucretia, we need 1 more red card. We'll go ahead and max her out. We should be able to max out Isolde as well, which would be cool. Khazard, we have 2 pieces. Orthos, we already have 2 pieces for. I think let's invite him. That's 52, I think 52 right now. 52 heroes that we have up to Ascended. So it is definitely getting there. So let's swap. We'll swap these in the bottom. I still got the same team in there. I believe that's 1 piece. We only have 1 piece for him. I think Khazard we had 2. Let's look really quick before we get in here and start summoning. 2 for Khazard, 1 for Orthos. So didn't put the other piece on Orthos. Which, that's interesting. Once a room is built. Oh, we need the rest of it. That's why. We'll save it. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do the summons, guys. Again, we need 1 more card. We're going to finish out Lucy. So 3 more pulls here, and we should be able to. And hopefully it is going to continue with the luck that we find out of here, guys. There's our first mythic piece, which is for Lucy. Let's see. If we needed that piece, guys, we can finish her out. That gives us 3 left. Look at that. That is what we talk about, guys. What have we spent on here so far? Roughly looking at last year and this year, it's probably around 10,000. We're probably right at about the 10,000 mark. I had to figure it out for last year. So far this year, we're probably at about 2,500. But in total, guys, it's been about 10,000. We're halfway to, I think around halfway to VIP 16 at this point. So we do have a little bit more progression to make. But ultimately, we are getting there. And she's going to be done. We're going to be able to drop her finally out of the list because we use her every multi-team. We use Lucretia. We'll go ahead and max her out, guys. There she is, finally. Oh, it's so cool to finally have her done. She is very, very cool. That is awesome. So now we can build up Isolde. We can finish out Isolde. Getting a lot more furniture. So we'll drop her out. It's a tough bet with who we're going to put in here next. Wow. Light Bearers, I know I don't want to do Peggy, Hendrik. Here we can go, actually, Entendre. I want to build up Entendre. I've never built her before. I don't have her built on any accounts. I know with her plus 30 signature item, 9 of 9 people said she absolutely devastates the Mauler Tower, which I need a lot of help on the Mauler Tower. Our Maulers on this account are very, very weak. Let me know. Let me know who we should put in here. Board, Hashmira, let me know who we should put in here. Ultimately, most of the heroes here, we have Alna maxed, we have Taylene maxed, we already have the twins maxed. I'm not even sure we need Flora in here. We have Wukong in here. Athalia we could definitely build, but it's going to be a long time down the road. Almost have Mahira maxed. We already have Ainz maxed. Arthur I'm not really too worried about. Albedo I wasn't too worried about. Yeah, that's what I heard, Board. That's why I'm thinking of dropping her in here. Silas. Yeah, we still do need Silas, which we could actually drop out like a Wukong and drop in a Silas. He's already at 5, so we could definitely get in there. Rowan doesn't need furniture. So Rowan is one of the heroes. We did build him up quite a bit. He was actually in our core team all the way since the beginning. We've built Rowan. His 3 of 9 is semi-decent if you are building it. 9 of 9 doesn't really make a big difference. I dropped Flora for Silas or Raku. Okay, yeah. So we can drop, we'll put Silas in there. 40-6. Yeah, once you're at that level, I imagine every stage is a pain point. Hashmira, just because we're in 35 now. This is the farthest account that I have in 35, and we're feeling the pain right now. Didn't you use your swap scroll to make Entendre Ascended in the Mauler account? Yes, I did. I haven't used her yet, Kevin, and I don't have her built. I don't have her with furniture, and I don't have her... Yeah, we can drop out Isolde. So we'll put in Entendre, and then we'll put in Raku. We can drop Raku in here. We just got him actually built up. He doesn't have any. Respin, we put him in there when he was released. We got 5 pieces for him. All right, so it looks good. Orthos, I want to build. Again, I've never built him. I want to build him up. We could even drop Thorin out of here. We could drop Estrilda out of here. Again, we have a lot of heroes. Ullard, Raku, I can agree with. Ullard, a lot of people haven't been using very much. We can stick with this team. I want to finish out Pharrell. We're very close on him. Silas, I want to finish out. Definitely Oden, I want to finish out. Thorin, again, kind of questionable on finishing out Thorin. But so we'll get a red card right off the bat because we have hit our 10. All right, so I'm hoping that we pull some furniture. We've got a lot of heroes in there, a lot of new heroes, which is good. All right, so we get a piece for Oden. He's very close because I think that might give him 7. And back-to-back red furniture. That's what we get for the stream. It is Flora. She's already at 3, so hopefully that'll take her to 4. Yeah, Raku's good for the 1 boss. And let's see, so in Chapter 40, Hashmira, what heroes are you using? Are you using Raku? A lot of people say Raku has no place. A lot of people say Raku they're using in the end game. What are priority heroes that you're using, especially when it comes to the end game, that I can start focusing on now or that we haven't built, essentially to continue pushing through? 2 cards there. Let's go ahead and add these on. And I think Oden we might have to drop out as well because he is built 7. So we have 7 right there. Yeah. And Kevin, a lot of those just came from the Magician's Hat. The Magician's Hat guys are a ton, which we can finish out Screg. We could put Titus in here. I know Titus does pretty well. Just because of the Maulers. Guys, my Maulers are bad, as you can see. They are definitely bad. We could put Satrana in here. We could put Titus in here. Let me know. Let me know if you're thinking Titus or if you're thinking Satrana. Which one you're looking at. How should a Chapter 35 VIP 10 spend on quick rewards and store refreshes? So the stores, I refresh up to 200 diamonds. So I do it 4 times. It gives you a ton of essence. That's what we've been farming out of there. We're farming the essence and we're farming the po coins. So Lucretia, Alna, Eins Comp, Thorin Cheese, Saurus with the lockout and the Portal Party. Yeah, Portal Party, I think we need a little more for Pippa. We can drop Pippa in here. She's only at 3. Portal Party, I've been trying to get to work. Thorin's pretty close as well. And we'll drop Pharrell out here. And I want to put in Titus. There we go. So we got a lot of Titus votes. A lot of Titus. Titus in the 5 poll. Take out Pharrell, put Titus. All right. Yeah, I know when they start getting to 7. What's going on, Kenneth? Thank you for the donation. Keep it up. Hopefully we can get lucky with some more of the furniture. We've been getting really lucky, guys. And a lot of people say, you know, when it comes to summoning, if I'm not doing this on stream, it doesn't work out very well. I don't have the luck that all of you guys bring. Honestly, you guys bring so much luck. You guys don't even know. When I do the summons, when I do my faction videos, stuff like that, most of the time, I don't have the luck that I have here on streaming. There we go. We got a piece of furniture for Pippa. Back-to-back furniture right there, which is Silas. Back to back to back. That is 3, guys. That is triple furniture, which is Flora again. That's awesome. That is 3 more quick pieces of furniture. And since our list, we swapped out a lot of people, we should be able to max out Isolde as well. Then we can look at the Thorin Cheese. Very nice. We're doing awesome. There's another piece for Orthos. So many po coins, guys. All right, so hopefully we can pull a couple doubles. We still have to do the summons. There's a piece for Thorin, so he's pretty close as well. That gives us 3 cards on the table. Let's go ahead and add all these in here. 2 pieces already for Orthos. How many optimal furniture? Have a good day, Matt Hashmir. Thank you for joining us. How many optimal Pippa furniture? 3 is really the minimum. Most people say 9 of 9, not only adding more stats to him works pretty well, but also the ability to have her live. Essentially, if they die, if your heroes die really quick, they're of no use. So let's look at our wish list, guys. So we got another piece for Silas there. We have another piece for Thorin. We got some here for Flora. Got another piece for Pippa. So let's take a look at our Isolde, which is right there, guys. 7 of 9. So we're going to use 2 of our cards here. We're going to save the rest of them on the table. Boom, there we go. So Isolde is done. He is maxed out. Awesome, guys. There he is, 9 of 9. Very cool. What's going on, board? I love the super stickers. They are so funny with your little pair, guys. Thank you guys for the donation. There is Isolde. He is maxed out, guys. Awesome. So that gives us Lucy maxed. That gives us Isolde maxed. Very, very cool. We still have a couple more summons here. All right, so hopefully we can pull a couple more. I'm really, really hoping. There's another piece. Gives us a piece for Khazard. Khazard we got to get built. And the final one, guys, back to back, which is another piece for Pippa. Look at that, guys. Another Pippa piece. 1 card on the table. We're going to go ahead. We're going to sell all of these. And what I do, guys, is once I summon all of that legendary furniture, like I've said before, I actually hop on here, do the optimization. This will switch the furniture you have in here to optimize the heroes. Once I know my optimization is done, then I recycle. I recycle all of the cards once I know the optimization is done. So that gives us 1 more pull. A little bit more legendary there. So unfortunately, we didn't get another piece of mythic. So here we'll do the same. Optimize, nothing changed. Recycle everything that we don't use because we've already optimized everybody. There we go, guys. So we'll hop out because we were at 203. Let's see what we got. Look at that, guys. So we were at 203. Right there. We were at 203. We're at 218, guys. That is 15 pieces of mythic furniture out of the summons. Finished out Lucy. Very, very cool. I'm stoked to have her completely done. That is awesome. Finished out Isolde as well. He is an absolute monster, guys. Look at him. And of course, we picked up his skin. It is very, very cool. He is just a monster. We're at 429 million power. So we are definitely getting there. Again, trying to catch board. He is our go-to. He is the next milestone we're looking to get. And I know he's advancing a lot faster than we are. What's going on, Hashi? Max Pharrell. Pharrell is getting there. Pharrell is definitely getting there, guys. We have a lot of heroes that are at different marks. I mean, that are at like even 7 of 9, that are close to 9 of 9. Even Oden getting pretty close, 7 of 9. So within the next probably 2 or 3 weeks, once we get through this event with our Pokecoins, we can finish out Oden, we can finish out Pharrell, we can continue finishing out a lot of other heroes. Yeah, I love Isolde skin. That is so very, very cool looking. Especially seeing him in combat, it's very cool. Just like Teddy Bear. Still one of my favorite is Teddy Bear. Hope the union with Silas. Yes, absolutely. If you didn't see, he's getting a pretty big boost to hit points, pretty big boost to the attack rating. Ultimately, with that combination, that's going to be happening. All right, guys. So we got to get into the summons. We still have a ton of mats here. 34 cards. We have 20,000 diamonds. So let's go ahead and switch this. And I'm thinking we're going to keep it Lightbearer, actually, because we're looking for Peggy. We are definitely looking for Peggy. Board's going to just stockpile resources till we get close. Then he's going to go 50 stages ahead of us. So Heroic Ship, Ullard, we already have. Raku, we already have. Now we need Peggy. We need Peggy. And guys, we have a ton of chests that we bought. So we have a ton of food. We'll go ahead. We'll do our summons here. All right, so our companion points, an elite right off the bat. Very, very nice, which is Ullard. If we get him to 1 star, remember, guys, that is 6,000 Pokecoins that we get there. Which is my favorite between Gwen and Isolde? I like Gwen. The Gwen skin, I think, is probably one of the best skins that I've seen in the game. I absolutely love Gwen skin. It is so very, very unique. Here we still have 12 more days, so I'm not worried about spending all my diamonds. We'll do our summons here. What Town Hall level when you stop playing? 13, Jay. So I was at 13. Oh, there's Hendrix, guys. So Hendrick, we need, I think, 1 more copy, maybe 2 more copies, and we'll have him ascended. He is Mythic Plus right now. We use him in the tower quite a bit, but I would love to see a couple more copies of him. Yep, Clash of Clans, we were 13. 13 is when we stopped. As soon as they got the new hero, which another elite, Kaz. Kaz, I need to rework Kaz. Look at that, triple elites, guys. Still bringing the streaming luck with a copy of Namora. Very nice. Another 50 emblems. We got 3 more pulls here. Yeah, Peggy's avatar I like. And there we go, guys. 4 in a row, which is Peggy. There we go. We need Peggy. There is Peggy, and we need Peggy. Again, with the luck that we're getting here. You do realize Peggy is... Yeah, the big thing with Peggy is, one, I like the frame. I can see her being used a tiny bit in the Lightbearer account. Did I max out the Town Hall? Yes, I did, Jay. It was right, I think, almost completely maxed out when I quit playing. It was definitely a while ago. For the people that love Clash of Clans out there, I seen Town Hall 14 came up, which is very cool. Yeah, I know. I know Peggy's pretty practically useless, but I still like to build them because you get a lot of extra loot. So not only building a hero, just kind of building the hero now versus building the hero later, you do get a lot of bonus loot. So even here, guys, I'll show you. This is why I love the heroic ship and why I build the heroes is looking here for Peggy. For instance, we bought cards out of the ship, or we bought cards out of the event. Boom, we get 9 free cards. When you look here, we get 300 essence, we get some swap scrolls, free gear, free Lightbearer caster gear. This is very expensive. It's very, very expensive. We get 50 amplifying emblems, we get the frame. And then if we get any bonus, we actually get a lot of bonus if you start adding stars to her, which we definitely could do. We could start with Ullard, we could start with Raku, and go ahead and add a lot of stars to them because we do have desired hero summons coming up. We have 7 of them already, guys. Yeah, some of it's the avatar, but like I said, guys, Peggy can be used in Lightbearer Tower, and hopefully we find a place for her. We see we can find exactly where she is, guys. But here we go with Khazard. All right, guys, let's see. We did really, really good when it came to the Poe coins. We did really good in the summons. We did really good in the Magician's Hat. Let's see if we can continue this with Khazard. We need the 30,000 diamonds. We need multiple copies of him. We need a lot of Khazard. We need a lot of Khazard is kind of exactly what we want. All right, so take a breath, take a drink of water. Let's see if we can do it. Last time we were shut out on here, but boom! First pull, guys. We went from elite to elite to elite to Khazard, and we got a Mauler card in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very first pull. So we know we're getting a copy of him, which is good. Pull number 2, not too bad. Some more resources in there. Pull number 3 gives us another Mauler card, so that's double Mauler cards already. Bunch of 24-hour loot. All right, so we got 4 more pulls. I'm hoping for the 30K. Not too bad, a little bit more resources. I could go for 30K or 1 more copy of Khazard. I would be more than happy with. There he is, guys. Another Khazard. That means we need 3. We need 3 to build him up to max him out. That is very, very awesome, guys. All right, so we got 2 more pulls. Boom! Another copy. That is 3 copies of Khazard already, guys. That is awesome. 3 copies just like that. And our final pull here, guys. Some more resources, but that's 3 copies, guys. 3 copies. What's going on? Doncelis, thanks for joining us. That is 3 copies of Khazard. Let's go ahead. We'll pop up all of our loot here. Again, still, we're calling this the chase the board because we are trying to get there. See you later, Jay. Have a good day. Thank you for joining us. All right, so 2. Oh, I didn't see the elites. It clicked past it. A copy of Lucius. We'll use some of this. Remember, guys, we have a lot of food. We have all of those fodder checks. Yeah, 3 and 80. That is awesome. Very, very nice. I definitely, again, guys, like I've said before, it is the streaming luck. I honestly, I truly say it is on you because I always have absolutely amazing luck when I stream, when I pull. That is exactly why I wait. And look at this, guys. So that gives us a couple more copies of Khazard, a couple more pieces of food. But here is Lucius all the way to 4 stars. So almost completely maxed out, which we want to at this point. Adding another star there to Rose. And we have quite a few more stars. Did you see the triple tailing? Yeah. And it's very, very lucky. It seems like the rates are a lot better, guys. I just think back a year ago where the rates were, where the stargazing rates were, doubles were very rare. Now we're seeing triples. Back then, we never even seen a quad. Now we're seeing quads kind of on a regular basis. It's kind of crazy to see just how far it's come. I mean, how far and how many more heroes, how much more loot, how much is kind of put into this to essentially go ahead and build it. So I have a question. I watch all your videos. How can you catch the hippo? To catch the hippo, guys, you have to watch all the videos, which you're doing well. Play AFK Arena. When I play AFK Arena, it just takes time. It takes time to catch the hippo. Yeah, I love the raids. Vulcan, I don't know how he gets the 30,000 diamonds all of the time, but I've seen it more there than anywhere. So we have a copy of Silas, we have a copy of Oden, and we have a copy of Isabella. Well, we have Silas, we have Oden, and we have Isabella maxed out. So that is going to be food, but I don't think we have anyone here. So we only have 3 here. We have 3 here, which is all food. So we need a little bit of food, guys. Who do we got? We have 1 there. So we'll go ahead and we will pop open. And this is why I bought them. We'll go for 9 Graveborn cards. There we go. So we'll use all of those up. That should give us the food we need to build them out. So there's Naru. All right, so very nice, guys. There is Naru. All right, so we're going to use Naru. Then we're going to take down here. We're going to go, let's go with Isabella, and we'll go with Oden. There we go. So that gives us a legendary plus. And watch this, guys. AU is looking a little scared. All right. So there we go. So we have Kelthar. I know Kwam was talking about Kelthar earlier. There is Mythic, guys. There we go. So we got Kelthar up to Ascended, which is nice. We will add a star onto him. We will add 2 stars onto him. 3 stars onto Kelthar. Let's just keep the party going. There we go, guys. So from Mythic to 5 stars, just like that, that is why we've been saving our heroes. This is the reason I have stressed kind of from the beginning. I don't use any Ascended heroes for food unless I have them max out to 5 stars. Just because, right there it is, guys. So from Mythic to 5-star Ascended, we're definitely going to build him up. That way we can use him in the Abyssal Expedition. As many of you guys know, I'm a Pather in there, so I go through with my Celerity team and we can destroy them. Yep, 5-star instantly. That is what we do, board. Now we just have Baden. That is it. We have a couple more stars to add on a couple heroes. We just have to build Baden. We already do have Silas maxed, so we'll go ahead and use some of this. There we go. Now we just wait for food to finish out Baden, and he will be done. Which, I mean, we could take him all the way up to... We could, guys. And we bought all of those Graveborns. We could take him using our fodder, get him to Mythic Plus, take him to Ascended with 2 stars. We could definitely do that with what we have here. But right now we were looking for Peggy. But I want to say Peggy, I think we got some food for Peggy. Let's work on Peggy a little bit, guys. Let's split these. So we'll build up Peggy a little bit. Legendary, so we need to take Peggy to Legendary. So we need 2 copies of Peggy, which I don't think we have any. But we already have 2 foods there. So once we get Peggy to Legendary Plus, this will take her to Mythic. This will take her to Mythic Plus. So we just need Peggy. Yeah, that's really, so we just need copies of Peggy, guys, and we already have the food here for the Light Bearers to take her up. And then, of course, right here with Hendrik, we need 1 copy of Hendrik. Hendrik will be Ascended, which would be awesome. Then we just have the last 3 on this account. Entendre, let's see what we can do. I would much rather build Entendre, guys. Thinking about it, as much as I'd like to build Baden, building Entendre right now, yeah, I'm going to go with Entendre. I need help in the Mauler Tower, and we have double copies sitting right there of Entendre. So that would be very, very cool. We have Kasos, we have Brutus, we have Inoki, we have 3 here. So we're going to go ahead, and you know what? We're just going to go Mauler. Just to make it easy, you know what? We are just going to go Mauler. Because again, this is the tower that I'm really, really slacking on. We'll go, let's start with 45. This is the reason I buy them, guys. And again, if you're not on a pay-to-win account, if you're not doing it this way, this is how I build a lot of the heroes. It makes it very, very easy because we are putting money into this. We forgot about Khazard. Poor Khazard here, guys. Boom. Mythic Plus. So look at that, guys. 2. We need 2 copies, and that's it. 2 copies, and Khazard will be the first time ever maxed. We got Orthos up to max. Look at that. We are so very, very close. That is awesome. We have made massive, massive progression on this account today. Almas we're going to build someday. We have Almas and Cirrus. Cirrus we are already building because we have Raku, we have Respin already built, which is good. So we have a lot of heroes already built, guys. All right, so we need food. Who do we got? So we got a Savius here. We'll go ahead and build with Savius. And board says, just finished Entendre. She is a beast. That is what I want to hear, board. All right, so that takes her to Mythic. So what do we need here? So that probably took a lot of our food. We already have double there, though. We have a little bit of food. Who else do we have? We got Brutus, too. So you know what? Just like I was thinking before, we're going to go ahead and burn the rest of these. I know, that's what I was thinking, board. I'm like, this account has a lot of heroes. The thing that I'm really trying to do, guys, with the account is kind of break the curve of new heroes coming out. I want to get to the point of where Hashmira is, where board is, where a lot of other players are, where when a new hero is released, I can do desired hero summons for that hero, and I already have food in the account. So we can go ahead and kind of build them out when they're released instead of playing the catch up kind of month to month. Ultimately, trying to catch up the heroes with the food that we're getting out of here. There'll be a point where I don't need food because I already have the heroes. I just need copies of the actual heroes. And Black Tiger says she is OP. I definitely want to see her OP. Just like we built Khazard, guys, I'm going to focus on her completely. Building her all the way up with her furniture, building her all the way up with her signature item. Black Tiger said she is good. Board said she is good. I've heard she is good. Again, I've never built her up to this point. We did the swap scroll on the Mauler account, but I don't have her built. I think I have her leveled up a little bit, but I don't have her decked out. Is what I want to see. So there is Mythic, guys. Boom. There is Ascended. Very, very cool. So she is done. So guys, that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes left on the Lightbearer account. On here we have 3. We have Kasos, we have Brutus, and we have Inoki. So 3 on there. Here we have Cirrus and Almas. Here we have Baden. That is it, guys. Baden, when he is done here, if we get more food, we'll already have him maxed. Here we have Athalia and we have Zafriel. Here we have a little bit more Khazard, Orthos, and then we have Mizoth. And here we have everybody. So it is definitely getting there. Team is Kren, Inoki, Totem Dude, Chicken, and Warwick is a nasty combo. Oh, definitely I will try that chain. We have most of those heroes already built. The only thing that we don't have Inoki. We don't have Inoki out of there. But we could still make it work. I think we could make it work with subbing in Titus and Scrag versus Inoki. Because Scrag, I like him not only with his signature item, but his furniture. This is huge when it comes to the pushback heroes. And if you're in the enemy side of the battlefield, which Titus will be, which Entendre will be, we will definitely go ahead and build them. Allies that strike marked enemies with their accuracy increased by 70 points and critical rating increased by 15 points for 4 seconds. This ability cannot stack. Look at the accuracy by 80 points, 90 points. Allies receive an additional 60 energy points after striking marked enemies every 2 seconds. So now combine this right here. Allies receive 60 energy points in combination with Scrag right here, doing more energy and doing more attack and doing more defense. That seems very OP. And then when you combine that, of course, with Titus, he has the damage reduction, but with the reduction in here, he can just, both of them, it seems, are going to be able to burn through a lot. It just seems like it's going to be kind of crazy OP. Yeah, we can see where the Mauler Tower is. We can see and kind of test out what it's going to look like. I want to get her built up a little bit. Do we have any here? We have 500. We don't have enough gold to even buy anything. So we're pretty broke right now, but let's see what we got here. Boom. 22 points for Kelthar. We'll take another 2 more levels on our Elder Tree. It's getting there, guys. Level 94, which I think 112 is the max. I think 112 is the max right now. I'm trying to get her the Call or Chaos. Which one should I use, board? So let's drop her in the Resonating Crystal. Warwick we use. You know what? Let's drop out. I'm trying to think. Let's drop out Falks. We'll leave Falks out of this. Look at all of our ones, guys. We have 3 full rows of level 1 Ascended heroes because we need slots. We need a lot more slots in here. But that takes her up to 412, which is good. Exactly where we want her to be. All right, so let's see. And again, guys, we don't have a remove all gear button. So we have to go through here and just strip off some of this gear. I'm still waiting, and I've been waiting for years at this point to go ahead and get that remove all gear button, which would be a lifesaver. I think I did it on the Graveborn already. All right, so let's see, board. What are we building? So Call or Chaos? All right, so who are we building here? Everyone has to borrow her, has a call request. So let's see. So let's go with Scrag. Actually, I think we got gear on Warwick. So let's build out Scrag. So there is Scrag. He is what we want. We want that relic on him. 126 is the max. What's going on, Frankie? Or Frankek? Frenek? All right, so we are definitely going to put Entendre in here. We can only get her to 9 right now, but that's okay. So they said put the Call, or let's start her with the Call. We'll start her with the Call right now. So who are we building here, board? Let me know the team. So we got Entendre, we got Scrag. Are we thinking Nemisu? Nemisu I like. Nemisu we got gear. Just to sit with the Totem Distraction. We can actually take him up to plus 20. That's where I'm going to park him at right now. So we'll sit him at plus 20. And I wish we had a little bit more to build her up. So what are we thinking? Skarath. I know people had said Skarath. We're building up Skarath a little bit. Then let's try Titus. We'll go with Titus. I don't think we have any more tier stones. Actually, I think we might have. Nope, we got no more tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. We have no more tier stones. We can definitely pull some gear out of here, but not going to worry about that right now. All right, so we're at 387. Let's see what we got. So this is the team we were using. So essentially, let's swap in Entendre. This is going to be a tough team, though. Thinking it's going to be a tough team. Nemisu is good with Titus. Mauler Kren is good. We could swap Kren in here. What's going on? Petro. And Jerry is here too. What's the best team for early T4s and AE? Honestly, whatever spec you're going works really, really well. So if you're going with the Celerity spec, absolutely Celerity. God Comp with Damon. If you're early, if you're looking for early T4, run a God Comp with Damon is really, really strong in there. Most of the team comps, like I think that the Arthur, the Ainz Dame comp, team comp is very, very strong as well. Let's do the pushback. And I want the fear. Yeah, I know these teams are tough. And I know we're not the most geared here, especially without Entendre having her signature item and stuff, and with furniture. I think we could get it to work, but it might take some time. My team is Kren, Warwick, Nemisu, Chicken, and Inoki. Okay, yeah, Shane, I don't have Inoki. So we could see, so we have Warwick, Nimisu, chicken. So we have Nimisu in the chicken. Inoki, we'll have to swap in Screg for Inoki. And then Kren and Warwick. Let's give this a couple more tries. Yeah, Maul, absolutely. You said it. Restless Maulers need a new support. Absolutely agree with you 110%. They need a new support. See, they're just taking way too much damage in here. Let's try swapping Kren in here. Thinking let's drop out Titus. See, again, I don't know how effective this is going to be because trying to keep Kren alive, I don't think we can keep Kren alive. What's going on, UV Magic? Thank you for joining us. So let's drop out Titus and let's try Kren. Again, I don't know. I don't think Entendre is enough to live in here. I think I need more of her signature item. I think I need her built out quite a bit more than we have her. Yeah, so what's even going on here? So Kren walks up in the middle and dies, which is what I didn't like about him at all. What was that simple fact? And even here, guys, we're going straight into the Spectral Disruption. Yeah, we're not even touching this. I need a good K-Sauce for 387. Makes it a lot easier. And your Titus needs battle. Yeah, I definitely agree. And that's probably one of the big reasons why my Maulers have kind of been lacking. I've neglected them for a long time. They have been... They've been definitely neglected for a long time. Yeah, I think Entendre definitely needs a lot of a buff. She definitely needs signature items built up. We can probably make it work, though. I think we can make it work with some time. Even here, I might drop in Sophia just to protect this back line versus Kren. Even here, if Titus can get the fear off, which there it is. Boom, Kren's hitting the bombs in the back, but it looks like Flora took him out. Nimisu's tough to kill too. What's going on, sick boy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sebastian, is she definitely needs built up a lot more than she is. There we go, Skarath got his ult off. Yeah, see, I think we just need, let me try Sophia. That was one thing we were looking at last time. So let me go ahead and make sure Titus is all good. Throw some gear on Sophia. And I'm hoping that Sophia... So one thing that I like about Sophia is when she does a Spectral Disruption, of course, that gives more power to these guys. But ultimately, she stuns. So that's one thing that I like is with the Scatterbolt... she stuns unless she just attacks the totem behind her. But ultimately, she can't even kill the totem. Again, with RNG, I think we can get it to work. Because there's the Scatterbolts. Or we're going to be stuck here. Let's see what people are using, though. So Titus with chicken. So look at that, guys. 110 million from K-Sauce. Kren absolutely destroying it there with Brutus. And it's so funny because when you go, when you look at a lot of different team comps, they're kind of the same. When you look at the Maulers are actually just usually all over the board, like what you see here. There's our team. We got that. We'll swap him up top. So this has worked before. Which that worked pretty well. Look at that. That's all it took, guys. So just changing it up a little bit. 300 million damage from Sophia. She's crazy with the amount of damage she does. And I know I like her utility. That's one of the reasons we built her originally. She has very, very high utility when it comes to the team comps. She is very strong in the utility aspect. And of course, here we're going to have probably totally different teams that are going to have to go through here. Yeah, Drez we have built. We built Drez originally for the AE. Kren, Brutus, Titus, Skarath was the lowest. But yeah, absolutely. So guys, we will do some more work on the Mauler. Again, some of it is just RNG. If you can get the RNG to click, like it looks like it's working out well here now. But of course, Falling Sun just destroys. But I think with the RNG, we could definitely make some movement with some of these levels. It's just going to take the RNG to really get this done. That's okay. All right, guys. So yeah, absolutely amazing today. It was absolutely crazy, guys. All the luck we had. So we got some copies of Peggy. We got Raku is already maxed out. So looking here though, guys, we got Peggy, which is good. Pulled some more copies of Hendrik, which is good. We have the food set for Peggy. So she'll be built pretty soon. We got Antandra up to Ascended, guys. Very, very cool. A hero that I've always wanted to build. I am going to focus her all the way to the plus 30 signature item. Also building her with the furniture. I know we can drop her in here, which will definitely help. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with it and switch up some of the team comps. Get Titus a little bit of furniture. Get Antandra a little bit of furniture. But look at that, guys. We have 2 more heroes to join our the Oak Inn. So the way that I do the Oak Inn, and I know most players do this kind of different. I broke this into every single faction. But as we know, it is a very, very big pain in the butt to get the heroes built. So what I did here, 1 faction per tower, which is normal. But ultimately what I do is I keep all of the heroes here until I have the 3 rooms open. Once I have the 3 rooms open, then I swap them in their respective tower, because I don't want to go through tower to tower to tower to find which one I have the one I'm missing furniture on, or the one that I still have to open. So I just kind of wait so once Raku is done, I will move into his tower, which this is the Wilder tower, but I will go through and then build everybody else's room before I swap them elsewhere to their location within the Oak Inn, because I don't want to chase down which rooms I'm building. It's very, very tough. So guys, the Maulers, we're definitely getting there. Wilders, look at that. Raku is getting built. We have Ruspin in there as well. We have Cirrus, we have Almus, and that is done. Maxed out Cathar, guys, from Mythic to 5 stars, just like that. Very cool. Maxed out Orthos, got him up to Ascended. Pulled some more copies of Cathar, or of Khazard, so he is almost done as well. Yeah, so we are almost done, guys. That will do it for our stream for today. Again, we're going to focus everything on Tandra. I want to build her up. I want to get her furniture. We are going to max her out as soon as we can to see, because everybody has said absolutely beast when it comes to having her built, and I've never built her. Guys, like I said a little bit before, I have never built her. Same reason we built Titus. He was a hero that I had never used. We built Drez. So we're set when it comes to the AE, guys. AE will be up usually within a week. So looking here at my celerity team, we have everybody we need. We definitely have everyone that we need here to go ahead and run a super solid celerity comp. We have Cecilia, we have Drez, we have Raku, we have Lucy, we have Kelthar, we have Theowin. Yep, we have everyone that I cannot wait to run my celerity team in there and just absolutely destroy stacking relics with celerity. But Abyssal Expedition will be up very, very soon, guys. Get ready for it. I'll come up with multiple guides. We'll do a couple streams. When it's up on the test server, we're going to do a stream. So you guys can see kind of how I lay it out right at the very beginning. So we can go ahead and check that out and see exactly what it looks like day 1 when we start. That way, if we live stream it, you guys can ask questions. We can kind of interact with it, and you can see exactly how I set it up and the reason why I set it up like we would do. Antandra or Satrana. Looking at all of the comments in chat, I would absolutely go with Antandra. Antandra would be my very first choice. Everyone says she's a niche or niche beast. In the tower, I hear her absolutely destroys. I can see her doing well in a bunch of different places just because of the build that she is. She is like the Mauler Isold. So there we go. Taking a break from AFK. Just come back every now and then. I know, but if you do need a break, definitely take a break. Do I go for Arthur earlier or Ainz? Absolutely Ainz. Guys, in my free-to-play account, I run Ainz with Damon. Destroys. Absolutely, by far, destroys. That's what I'm running right now into chapter 20 plus. I'm running Ainz with Damon. Absolutely destroys, guys. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me. Big shout out to Board for the donation, as well as everybody else that donation. I know Kenneth threw a donation in there a little bit a while ago. Ultimately, guys, I love doing the streams. It's very cool to interact with all of you guys. Big shout out again to Board for answering a lot of the questions that come into chat. Toko Gaming has joined us as well. Again, guys, that will do it for my Sunday. If you hear the lawnmowers in the background, I am off to take care of the grass, visit a little bit with everyone. Doing great. Absolutely great day. We did massive progression on this account. 630 million, guys. Overall combat rating jumped a ton, getting all of those heroes ascended. If you have any questions, definitely go ahead and hit me up on Discord. A lot of people in there to answer questions. Toko Gaming just set up a lot of the Discord for Summoner's Glory today, which is awesome. Go ahead and check it out. Get the chats going in there. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me for the stream. And as always, thank you guys for watching.